Do cats apologize? Most people laugh at that question. They assume cats don't feel guilt, don't feel remorse, don't care enough to fix anything. But here's the truth. Cats absolutely attempt repair after conflict. They just don't do it in ways that look human. And that's the problem. Because if you miss those moments, or worse, punish them, you may be rejecting the only apology your cat knows how to give. Tension changes everything for a cat. A raised voice, a sudden movement, a frustrated sigh. Their nervous system registers it instantly. The amygdala fires, stress hormones spike. Their instinct says, leave. But bonded cats often don't leave, they try to fix it. And here's the part you need to understand before we go any further. If a cat repeatedly tries to repair tension and gets nothing back, they don't escalate, they withdraw. They stop offering signals, and that silence? It doesn't mean everything's fine. It can mean they gave up trying. There's one apology behavior that looks almost human, so subtle most people overlook it completely. And ironically, it's the one owners most often misinterpret. But first, let's start with the signal hiding in plain sight. Number 1. The slow blink after tension. You've probably seen your cat do this. You scold them. Your tone shifts. The room tightens for a second. Instead of running, your cat pauses, looks at you, and slowly closes their eyes. That is not random. In that moment, your cat's stress system is activated. The amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for threat detection, fires. Their body prepares for distance. And then they choose something else. They choose monthamility. Closing their eyes in front of a potential threat is biologically risky. A predator going visually offline is exposed. But in feline social language, that slow blink is a de-escalation signal. I'm not challenging you. Research has shown that when humans return a slow blink, cats show measurable decreases in stress markers. Cortisol drops. Body posture softens. Your response literally changes their chemistry. Here's the emotional spike most people miss. If your cat offers that blink after tension and you stay cold, look away, or remain frustrated, their brain registers it as a failed repair attempt. They tried. No response. And over time, animals who experience repeated failed repair attempts reduce those behaviors. They don't get louder. They get quieter. So next time you see that slow blink after conflict, don't ignore it. Blink back. Number 2. The headbutt that comes out of nowhere. You're sitting there, maybe still a little annoyed, and suddenly your cat walks up and presses their forehead firmly into your hand, your chest, sometimes even your face. It feels sweet, random, maybe attention-seeking. It's not random. Cats have scent glands concentrated around their forehead and cheeks. When they press into you, a behavior called bunting, they're depositing pheromones. In calm moments, it's bonding. But right after tension, the meaning shifts. When you're stressed, your body chemistry changes. Cortisol alters your scent. To a species that relies heavily on smell for social stability, that shift feels like something broke. So what does your cat do? They overwrite it. They reapply their scent onto you, restoring what their brain recognizes as shared identity. You're still mine. I'm still yours. That head press is not just affection, it's repair. Behaviorally, timing matters more than the action itself. When bunting follows conflict, it mirrors reconciliation gestures seen in other social animals, proximity and scent exchange to stabilize the bond. Here's the emotional truth: they could walk away. Instead, they walk toward you, and what some cats do next is even more powerful, because it involves giving something up. Number 3. They bring you something, a toy, a crumpled paper ball. The one object they carry around like it matters. You've had tension. Maybe you raised your voice. Maybe you pushed them off the counter. Minutes later, you find their favorite toy at your feet. Most people assume it's a play request. Sometimes it is, but when it happens after conflict, the timing changes everything. Cats don't fetch to please the way dogs do. When they transport objects, especially ones they value, it's intentional. In animal behavior, there's a concept called a reconciliation offering, a gesture that reduces social friction after tension. From your cat's perspective, that toy is comfort, security, familiarity, and they're placing it in your space. That's sacrifice. They are transferring something that regulates them to regulate you. There's an emotional spike here that most people never see. They're giving up what makes them feel safe to restore what feels unstable between you. And when you ignore it, or worse, toss it aside, the message gets lost. Pick it up. Soften your voice. Engage. Because this isn't about play, it's about repair. And sometimes, instead of offering objects, your cat offers something even more intimate, their own touch. Number 4, they start grooming you. You've just had a tense moment. Maybe you shooed them away. Maybe your voice sharpened. A few minutes later, they climb into your lap and begin licking your fingers, your wrist. Sometimes even your face. It feels random, almost quirky. It's not. In feline social groups, grooming, called allogrooming, is highly selective. Cats do not groom everyone. Studies of feral colonies show grooming is reserved for strong social bonds. It's used to reduce tension and reinforce affiliation. And here's what makes it powerful. Mutual grooming has been shown to lower heart rate in both participants. It's a physiological calming tool. So when your cat licks you after conflict, they're not just being affectionate. They are regulating themselves by repairing the bond with you. They calm their body by fixing the relationship. That lick isn't about hygiene. It's about reassurance. It says we're okay, right? And if you stay tense or pull away, the repair doesn't complete. But if you soften, lower your tone, breathe slower, maybe offer a slow peep, their nervous system settles. And sometimes, instead of touching you, they do something that looks almost like surrender. Number 5, the belly roll. You scold them. There's tension in the room. And suddenly, your cat flops onto their side or back, exposing their stomach. Most owners think this means one of two things: they're being playful, or they don't care. Neither is true. A cat's belly protects vital organs. In the wild, exposing it is dangerous. So when a cat rolls over immediately after conflict, it's not carefree behavior. It's de-escalation. It's the feline version of lowering a weapon, and not a threat. Here's where it gets misunderstood. You see the belly, instinctively reach down to rub it, and your cat swats. Now it looks manipulative, but that roll wasn't an invitation for touch. It was a gesture of vulnerability. When you grab at it, you violate the very safety they just offered. There's science behind this. In animal conflict resolution, submissive postures are meant to reduce aggression from the other party. They are not requests for physical engagement, so what should you do? Pause, relax your posture, soften your eyes, maybe slow blink. Let the moment pass. Because sometimes the strongest apology your cat can give is simply showing you their most unprotected side. And the next signal? It's even quieter and far more human. Number 6, they follow you. Quietly. No meowing, no rubbing, no demands. You move from the kitchen to the bedroom. They appear in the doorway. You sit at your desk. They settle across the room. You walk down the hall, soft paws behind you. They're not asking for food, not asking for play. They're just there. This is called proximity maintenance. It's a behavior seen in bonded animals after tension. Instead of forcing interaction, they reduce physical distance and weight. In primate studies, individuals often sit near each other after conflict before re-engaging. The body says, "I'm staying. I'm not leaving this relationship." Your cat is doing the same thing. And here's the emotional spike. Cats are capable of leaving. They don't depend on you for social validation the way dogs might. If they wanted space, they'd take it, but instead, they choose nearness. I'm not ready to talk, but I'm not walking away. It looks almost human because it mirrors what we do after arguments. We exist in the same space until things feel normal again, and yet there's one more repair signal most owners completely miss. It's subtle. It doesn't involve blinking, bunting, or even following you. But it might be the most important one of all. There's one apology most people never notice. It's quiet, almost invisible. After tension, your cat resumes something normal. They jump back into their usual window spot. They sit in the same chair they always claim. They walk their typical path through the house. Maybe they curl up in the place they've slept for months. It looks ordinary. It isn't. Cats rely heavily on routine to stabilize their nervous system. Predictable patterns reduce stress hormones and reinforce attachment security. When conflict disrupts emotional safety, one way they repair it is by re-establishing the routine that defines normal. This is what I call the soft reset. Instead of escalating, instead of withdrawing, they restore the shared script. Let me give you a real example. An owner once described scolding her cat for knocking something over. The cat disappeared for 10 minutes, then quietly returned and climbed onto her usual side of the couch, exactly where she sat every evening. No meow, no touch, just normal. That wasn't indifference. It was repair. Let's go back to us. Behaviorally, this aligns with attachment theory. Securely bonded animals restore baseline patterns after conflicts to reaffirm stability. If you ignore that moment, stay distant, move away, reject the return, the repair stalls. But if you allow it, something powerful happens. The bond strengthens. Look at the full picture. They blink slowly instead of running. They press their scent into you instead of withdrawing. They offer a valued object. They groom you to calm themselves. They expose their most vulnerable area. They follow without demanding. They restore routine. That's not indifference. That's effort. Cats don't apologize with words. They apologize with risk. They choose connection over instinct, because instinct would say, avoid tension, create distance, protect yourself. But bonded cats often do the opposite. They move closer, they repair. And here's the emotional climax most people never allow themselves to see. Your cat cares enough about the relationship to fix it, not because they feel human guilt, but because attachment matters to them. Cats form selective social bonds. Research on feline attachment shows many cats use their humans as a secure base, similar to how infants use caregivers. When that secure base wobbles, they attempt to stabilize it. Quietly, without drama, without ego. And here's the part you need to hear. If those repair attempts are repeatedly missed, dismissed, or punished, they decrease. If a cat's repair attempts are repeatedly ignored, something subtle begins to change. They blink less. They bunt less. They bunt. They stop bringing toys. They stop following. They create distance, not out of spite, out of adaptation. Animals conserve energy. If a behavior repeatedly fails to produce connection, it fades. Over time, the cat learns, repair doesn't work here, and that's the quiet fear most owners never consider. Silence isn't always peace. Sometimes it's resignation. You might think things are fine because the house feels calm, but calm without repair can mean emotional withdrawal. Here's what to watch for: less eye contact after tension, longer hiding periods, sleeping farther away, reduced initiation. These are not personality shifts, they're communication. The good news: the opposite is also true. If you respond to repair signals, blink back, soften your posture, allow proximity, respect vulnerability, you reinforce the bond. You teach your cat. Repair works. And that changes everything. Here's what this all comes down to. Your cat does not apologize the way you do. They don't lower their head in shame. They don't replay the moment in their mind. They don't carry guilt the way humans narrate it. But they do experience tension. They do notice emotional shifts, and they do attempt repair. Not with words, with behavior, with vulnerability, with proximity, with scent, with routine. They don't say sorry, they show stay. That's the difference. The next time something breaks between you, a knocked glass, a scratched couch, a frustrated reaction, watch closely. Look for the blink, the head press, the toy, the silent shadow in the doorway. Those aren't random acts. They're your cat choosing the relationship over distance. And if you meet those gestures with calm, you're not just forgiving them, you're teaching them that connection survives conflict. So now I'm curious. Think about the last time you were frustrated with your cat. Did they try to apologize in a way you didn't recognize?